YouTube? Coconut here, and today we're going to be doing Lyney's story quest. This man and his sister have both grown on me, as well as the Hydro Archon Fossilers herself, as I did the Archon quest in Fontaine for its release. And I think that it was absolutely great. I know that Lyney's story is going to be really captivating, at least. If not now, then definitely later. Because hearing about, and I'm not going to say these spoilers if you haven't done the Archon quest, but hearing how dark it got, especially considering his past and his sister's past, yeah, this game is getting serious. But I assume that this story quest is going to be more lighthearted, and I can't wait to see Lyney and what he is about, and not just what he went through, you know? I still think the Traveler is messed up for not trusting him out. You know what? Whatever. I discuss that in the comments, if you will. It's fine. But we're gonna go with the story quest. Here we go. Phantom Thief's reappearance. Let's talk to Charlotte.
I see. So you believe that this warning letter was sent by the Phantom Weasel?
I love her.
Absolutely.
I love Charlotte's voice.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. The Phantom Weasel
I really do.
never acts as you expect. He must have faked his own death 10 years ago using a body double. Now that he's back, I'm sure the guards who worked on his case back in the day are in for a headache, but however this turns out in the end, the one thing it won't be is boring.
Couldn't agree more. As a journalist, I'm gonna get a lot of mileage out of this one. Thank you, sir, for your
Love
time.
that.
Now, whom should I interview next? Huh? Hey! What a coincidence!
Hey!
Fancy meeting you here.
Hi, Charlotte. It's me.
Perfect timing. So, the Phantom Weasel's latest warning letter. What are your thoughts?
Phantom Weasel? Warning letter?
Yeah, this is the first time we're hearing of this one. Could you clue us in?
Huh? Oh, sorry. Yes, this
Yeah,
case
for
is
real.
from a
What the
decade
hell?
ago.
What's going
I guess you
on?
wouldn't know about it.
I mean, I am thousands of years
Not
old.
to worry. You're in good hands because I'm a professional. The story goes like this. 10 or so years ago, a phantom thief became active in the court of Fontaine. Known only as the Weasel, nobody knew his true identity, and the authorities never managed to catch him.
Wow, cool! He sounds like one of those mysterious night burglars that you read about in novels.
Ooh.
Precisely. Well, except the part where they actually have a good reputation. Our Weasel targeted whatever people held dear, and no one was safe from his predations. He would just as soon steal a necklace from a rich merchant's safe as he would a toy doll given to a commoner child for their birthday.
Sounds like an absolute weirdo.
I know. The phantom thieves you read about in novels rob the rich to pay the poor, but this guy did not discriminate. Unsurprisingly, this didn't work wonders for his public reputation. Every man and his dog wanted to see him behind bars.
Yeesh. So, did they catch him?
Not exactly. There's a good chance that the Weasel would still be at large to this day.
Oh, we're gonna catch him. We're gonna catch him.
An accident 10 years ago.
Oh.
A magician named Caesar fell to his death in a botched high-altitude escape performance. When the police went through his
See,
personal
Hoyo's doing it
effects,
again.
they
Hoyo's
found
doing
a
it again.
hoard of stolen loot and gadgets used for criminal activities. And that was how the Phantom Weasel's identity was revealed to all. Sure enough, thefts in Fontaine went down after Caesar's death. But today, 10 years on, the notorious thief has once again issued one of his warning letters and pasted it on the gate of the Opera Epiclese for all to see. I had to squeeze through the crowd this morning to get a photo as soon as I heard. Here, it's this one.
Oh my god. Oh, he's one of those people that does the I forgot what it was called. You know, taking stuff from newspapers and pasting it together so that nobody can figure out your handwriting.
So, this is the warning letter, huh?
Like those
Let's
movies.
see what he wrote. 3 days from now, when evening falls, I shall take from you that which you hold most dear at the Opera House, just as you did to me 10 years ago.
This is, without a doubt, a clear declaration of criminal intent. After years of laying low, the Phantom Weasel is back with a vengeance.
What the hell?
What once seemed like an open and shut case has been blown wide open again. But why has he reemerged now? And what does he want? I sense an epic scoop, and I'm going for it.
Uh-oh. If this thief will steal anything that other people value, does that mean even we might be targeted?
He might steal all your favorite snacks. He might try to nab you, little Paimon.
Really? Let him try. In fact, I'm gonna eat all his snacks right now. Let's see what he can do about that.
Oh my god, she's so mean.
Okay, the people have spoken. It's clear that the public are very concerned about the Phantom Weasel's reappearance.
Please take Carmen away,
Let's see, I've got a photo of the letter, my interview notes. Yep, that should be enough to form the skeleton of my article.
Oh.
Does feel like something is missing, though.
I don't even know what he did. Just kidding.
Something exclusive. Who should I interview next? I need someone with a more concrete connection to the weasel. Is that who I think it is?
You are seeing a magician, yes. It's probably your guy. Well, not the weasel, but hopefully not, I don't know. Looks like he's performing some magic.
Magic. Magician. Caesar!
Caesar!
The Phantom Weasel! That's it! Let's go interview Lyney! You see, the original
Caesar.
Phantom Thief Caesar was
Oh
a
god,
magician
Caesar!
too. And what do Phantom Thieves and magicians
Not me making
have
that
in
connection
common?
now, bye.
They both have an air of mystery about them. Perhaps there's a connection there.
Are you serious? What sort of a deduction is that?
Oh, relax. My journalistic instinct tells me that an exclusive news story is beckoning. Let's go. No time for delay.
Well, you are the reporter, so why not? Ooh, I love the vocals here. Okay. Elise Fuscus, the Forgotten Thief. Let's interview Lyney and see if he has anything to say. Probably not. Just kidding. No, he probably does.
Wow, Mr. Magician! How did you know which card I picked?
Oh, it's simple. Come closer and I'll let you in on my secret. Magicians have a special skill called telepathy,
Obscure
which means
godmother?
we can read other people's minds.
Really? Then, what am I thinking
It's so
now?
whimsical, right? Hi! My name is Yelan. I love her so much.
First you need to relax, because I can see that you're clenching your fist in your mind, as if to say, no, I mustn't let him guess it.
Aww.
Oh. Oh, he read you like a book.
And now you're getting a little flustered. You're trying to find a way to empty your mind, to think of nothing at all. But the more you try to hide a secret, the easier it'll come out.
I mean, this is true.
You snuck out from home today, didn't you? You told your family a little lie so you could come out and play. Now, that's not a good habit.
You can tell? Oh boy. You really can read my mind.
How did he do that?
Of course. Oh, and that's the end of my performance.
Oh, you like Yelan
You
as
should
well?
really be
Yes!
heading home.
Taste.
Remember to
I love
apologize
that.
to your family, all right? They must be worried about you.
All right, got it. Bye, Mr. Magician.
Bye. All right, now move, kid. We're trying to interview him. I'm sorry. Just being mean. I'm sorry, kid. Go home, though. It is getting late. Hey, Lyney. This is a nice song.
Hey, Lyney?
Why, hello. We meet again. Are you looking for me? What's the situation?
Well, why don't you guess, Mr. Telepathic?
Oh, please. You didn't believe that spiel, did you? The power of telepathy is quite beyond me.
I'm sure that child would beg to differ. Seemed like you were right on the money.
That was nothing more than a little trickery. I made an educated guess based on his micro-expressions. That, plus the fact that he was the only kid here without his parents, and he looked as guilty as sin. He made it easy for me.
Isn't it crazy that
You
this is the
guys,
same
on the
VA
other
for Blade?
hand-
Like, I can't.
Let me guess.
That is so crazy.
Don't tell me you're here for the Phantom Weasel, are you?
Wow. Got it in one.
I know. It's...
Is this more of your trickery at work?
This
Wait,
man does know
really?
telepathy.
No trickery this time. It was pure luck. His warning letter's been the talk of the town, so I figured that maybe you were asking around about that.
Bingo! I plan on writing a column reporting on the latest news about the Phantom Weasel.
Oh my god, yes. You know, I love the accents that the Fontanian characters have. I saw one tweet about it, how Navia and Mona have something in common, and it was a Twitter user that mentioned that they have, like, I think transoceanic accents. I can't remember. Transatlantic or transoceanic? Something like that. Do I play any other games besides Genshin? I do. Star Rail. I love Hoyo games. And I need to finish Final Fantasy 14. I really do. What about you?
So, Lyney, what are your thoughts on this infamous thief's reappearance?
To be honest, it makes me angry.
Angry? Why?
You read his letter, right? The Phantom Weasel claims he's planning something in 3 nights' time at the Opera House. That's the night I'll be performing there.
Not him going after another magician. Put the pieces together. Transatlantic, like Mona.
chances.
Yes. There's a video.
Minute, you don't think he's after you, do you?
Oh. Yeah.
Well, if he is, then his warning is clearly a direct challenge to me personally.
Valorant is good, but I'm scared of playing it because I'm scared of FPS games. I like Fortnite though.
And if he's not, then it's still going to be a huge headache for me. The mere mention of the Weasel's name is enough to scare people off. So once the contents of that letter get out, barely anyone will be showing up to watch my show. But I've been preparing for this for a long time. I'm not about to let him ruin my big day.
Yeah, you tell them. You worked hard for
This
this.
leaves me with only one choice. I have to expose the Phantom Weasel's identity before the show begins.
Oh,
Really?
okay,
So what you're
let's do
saying
it.
is we might get to see a live duel between a famous magician and an infamous thief? Wow, this has exclusive written all over it.
Yeah, this is actually really
To
cool.
be honest, I'm not sure if I'll emerge the victor. The Phantom Weasel is a notorious crook, infamous for his inscrutable methods.
You're being far too modest, Lyney. I think your magic tricks are even more inscrutable than those of a thief.
Thanks for the compliment, though I have to say, I don't care much for the comparison. A lot of people liken magicians to thieves because we both have the ability to make things disappear without the person noticing. But there's an
didn't think of it that way.
important difference that these people overlook. Allow me to demonstrate with a quick magic trick. Here, I have a flower.
Oh,
Just
give me
an
that. I need
ordinary
that.
flower that was
I
picked
need
not
that for
long ago.
I think your sister.
Watch it
I forgot what she
carefully
uses.
now. 3, 2, 1.
It's gone. The shock faces are like
It's
taking me out.
gone.
Where'd it go?
That's the question. Where did it go? Therein lies the difference between us. Thieves make precious things disappear, but only magicians make them reappear. If I could now invite you all to check your clothes, there might be a surprise in there somewhere.
It's probably in Traveler. No, it's in Charlotte.
A surprise?
Oh my god. No, it is on Traveler. Oh! Huh? How? It looks so good on her too.
It's right
Oh.
there! But how? You haven't moved this whole time!
Stop, that's so pretty. Thanks, he did give it to me after all. Yeah, I
Outstanding
needed that.
trick.
Thank
So,
you.
Lyney, it seems that my previous praise was woefully inadequate. Clearly, magic is the superior art form to theft.
Don't worry, I didn't take offense. I just wanted to take the opportunity to perhaps change some of the preconceived notions you might have about magicians. Since Caesar's death, a lot of people associate magicians with criminality. It can be quite frustrating.
I can imagine. Coming back to your trick just now, might I presume that you are well versed in floral symbolism? For example, magicians often use rainbow roses in their flower-related performances to represent
Oh, I
passion
need those too.
and
I need those for
romantic
Lyney,
encounters.
actually. Thank you. Wait,
But you
what?
used a Lumidu spell, which, if I'm not mistaken, allude to separations.
Oh.
I'm curious to know if there was any deeper meaning behind this choice.
It's because Traveler doesn't
Impressive
trust him.
knowledge.
Yeah, you
It's
see,
no wonder you're
Traveler
such a
deserved that.
successful journalist. But I'm afraid I don't know the first thing about floral symbolism. I'm just in the habit of using Lumidu spells in my magic.
Well, yeah, they are pretty.
It sounds like
They're really
something I
pretty.
should look into, though. I'll buy myself a copy of Fontaine's Floral Language Facts when I have some time. But it'll have to wait until this Phantom Weasel business is behind us.
Well noted.
There.
In that case, this brings us to the end of our interview. I, for one, am looking forward to the final showdown between you and the thief. Please feel free to get in touch to update me on any further developments. Otherwise, I will of course see you at your show in 3 days' time. But let's hope the Phantom Weasel is caught by then. If there's nothing else, I'll be off.
Lenny has
You've given me
good
lots to
wrists.
work with here, and I've got
I
no
love
time
that.
to lose if I want to write that exclusive piece. I'll see you all later.
No, I feel you. I feel you. That was actually a cool trick too. Look, and I get to keep it. Damn, Charlotte. Well, it's all part of the job, I guess.
Lyney, are you gonna tell us how you did that flower trick now?
Is he actually gonna reveal the secret? I feel like I wouldn't ask magicians
I'm
how they
afraid
did
that's
it.
my little secret.
You see, because that's their job. You gotta. Man,
Well, magicians are entitled to their secrets. But Paimon's really itching to know how it's done. You feel it too, right? So itchy.
the Phantom Weasel. You sure you'll be able to handle him?
Not so itchy then, huh?
Oh, from the teapot? Oh, I have to see his
Well,
lunch from the
since you're
teapot.
so
Oh my god.
concerned, how would you like to serve as my temporary magician's assistants and help me investigate?
Hell yeah, let's do it.
Magician's assistants? Oh, that sounds fun. Assistants are technically magicians too.
Oh, she loves this.
Also, it'll bring us one step closer to figuring out how that darn trick is done. Shall we go for it?
Paimon, no way you just got to my ear and then started yelling. Anyway, we'll help you with your investigation. What's your plan? Yeah, what's your plan?
Excellent. Thank you for putting your trust in moi. The first thing we need to look into is who Caesar really was. If he truly was the Phantom Weasel, that means that the weasel is dead, and whoever wrote this warning letter is just a copycat criminal.
Okay.
But if he wasn't the weasel? Well, that'll make things more interesting. It would mean that the weasel lives, and he's been laying low all this time in some corner of Fontaine. And if we're investigating Caesar, his fiancée Gemma is a good place to start. Word is that she visits the
we know her
cemetery
his
often,
fiancé.
so I asked Lynette to wait for her there. We should make a move. Let's go and rendezvous with Lynette.
Oh, rendezvous. I love that he says that. Okay. In character for Fontainians. Hi, Hades. How are you? Hello. Yeah. But, and also hello, Caduceus. Okay, let's do it. So we're going to the cemetery. My god, how many times we're going to visit the cemetery? We just, like, this place just unlocked not even that long ago. Whatever. It's fine. Woohoo! To the cemetery, baby! Aw. Hi, guys. Lynette! Hello! Hi, friend! Good, thanks
You
for
took your
asking.
time.
Sorry, I bumped into the Traveler and Charlotte en route, and we ended up chatting for a while.
It's been a while, Lynette.
Yeah, it has.
Working as Lyney's temporary assistants in the investigation of the Phantom Weasel.
Thank you. It's good to have you helping.
Oh,
So what's the
shucks.
situation? Have you seen Gemma?
Yeah, no,
Nope.
for sure.
I've
I'm
been
glad
here a
it's fixed,
while,
though.
and she still hasn't shown up.
Glad you're here,
How
too.
bizarre. Maybe it was bad intel. Well, we won't get anywhere by standing around waiting. Traveler, Paimon, let's go ask around.
I guess we'll have to. Okay, let's see. So, we have to just ask around. Damn, these people are grieving. We're over here asking them questions. Just gonna bombard them. Sorry, guys.
Excuse me, good sir. Do you by any chance know a Gemma?
That is an oddly cheerful tone for somebody who's grieving over someone that their loved one.
Gemma? You mean Caesar's fiance?
You
Sure I
stop.
do. What's this about?
I'm just trying to get a hold of her because I need her help with something. I heard she comes here a lot.
Yeah, she does. Poor thing. It's no secret why either. She's heartsick. Ever since Caesar passed away, she's been coming here once every week to clean his grave. Often she just sits there in front of his headstone, lost in thought. Sometimes she talks to herself. I asked her what she was doing once. She said she wanted to speak to him again. She knows he's gone and can't hear her from the grave, but she just likes to spend time there, telling her fiancé all about how her life is going.
That's sweet.
She's been doing this ever since Caesar passed away? Oh, so 10 years. Wow.
10
Their
years.
love must have been really strong.
That sucks. They were gonna get married and
I'll bet.
everything.
Caesar's reputation fell apart after his identity was revealed, so no one else visits his grave. Gemma's the only one who still thinks about him after all these years.
It's good
I
that
don't
she
know if
still
the mind
does.
lives
She didn't
on
just
in the
like
waters after death, but
automatically jump
if it
to
does,
date
I'm
somebody
sure
else.
Caesar must be grateful to have someone who remembers him fondly. If I'm honest, I think this is all so unfair to poor Gemma. Her fiancé was a low-life crook. He doesn't deserve someone like her.
I'm starting to look at him funny. But maybe we're not talking to the guy. But maybe we are talking to the weasel. I don't...
Anyway,
Let me stop
all of
making my
that said,
predictions. I should
she's
stop.
running later than usual today. Normally,
That's
she'd be
suspicious.
sitting in front of his grave by now.
That's weird.
I wonder if she's okay. Well, that's everything I know, I'm afraid.
No, it's not
You
well.
might have more luck asking some other people.
Okay, Baltasar.
All right, well, thanks for sharing all of this with us.
That's
We'll
what
keep
your name
asking
really
around.
is.
You're welcome.
I can see. Kind
I
of sounds like
just
what
hope
a little
she'll
bit.
be able to move on one day.
What? Who? To you? Interesting. Who are you grieving for, huh? That's what I'm wondering. Let me stop. Hi, Ronnie. Hi, Casey. How are you guys doing? Gracia? De nada. Okay, I'm sorry. Just being stupid.
Did you hear the news? They're saying the Phantom Weasel's back.
You're kidding. Wait, isn't he dead?
I don't know anymore. All sorts of news flying around nowadays. I can never tell what's true and what isn't. But what if, just hypothetically, I mean, what if this weasel's the real deal and Caesar was framed?
Yeah, like he just faked his
Called
death
it.
and...
Seriously, 10 years ago, on the day it all went down, I said to myself,
Thank you.
you know what? This
excited to
guy's
see what
been
it's about.
set up. The Caesar I knew was a good guy. He gave balloons to children on the street, for Pete's sake. What, are we supposed to believe that he was a balloon thief or something? Give me a break.
Oh, please. Weren't you the one cursing his name to high heaven when
Oh.
the police announced the news? You were all, "Oh, that gosh darn lousy son of a, you think you know a guy," or words to that effect.
Wait, did I say
Ooh,
that?
they wanted to say some words so
I
bad.
don't
They
seem to
couldn't
recall.
to keep the rating. Sorry to interrupt.
Hello there. Sorry for disturbing you, but I couldn't help but notice you were discussing the Phantom Weasel. We're actually quite interested in this topic as well, but we're struggling to get to the bottom of it. Do you think you could spare a moment to tell us a little bit about Caesar?
You've come to the right people. Yep, I was there. Back when Caesar used to perform magic tricks on the street. He was a great magician. The best trick I ever saw him do was pop a transparent balloon, only for a whole bunch of doves to fly out from the inside.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's
I
so cool.
was right up close and didn't blink or look away once. But for the life of me, I still don't have the faintest clue how he pulled it off. Really incredible stuff.
I saw him perform too. He always used to bring some gifts along for the kids who came to watch his show, and he'd hand them out after he was done.
It doesn't sound like a bad guy.
Sometimes
I think he was
even
framed.
got the kids to write their wishes down, and then he'd make the items on the wish list appear in his next show.
Huh. He doesn't sound like such a bad guy.
But after he died, there were also rumors that he used the wish list to find out what was precious to people, with the intent to steal it later.
I mean, it sounds like just
As
rumors.
I'm sure you know, the Phantom Weasel would steal just about anything from anyone.
Yeah.
Whatever the case, now that the weasel is back, Caesar's become a hot topic once more. I bet Gemma must be pleased. If Caesar's name gets cleared, maybe it'll finally give her some solace after all this time.
I hope we get to meet
Oh,
Gemma
speak
after
of the
this.
devil. That's her over
Hey, we do!
there. If you've got any more questions about Caesar, she's
Gemma!
definitely the one to ask.
Okay, good.
So that's Gemma. Is it just Paimon, or does it look like something's wrong? Wait,
She misses her man,
it
girl!
looks like she's injured.
Oh.
Come on, let's see if she's okay.
Okay, let's see. Oh. Hi. What happened to your hand, though?
Hi there. You're Gemma, right?
Who's asking?
Don't be afraid, we mean no harm. It looks like you're injured. How bad is it?
Thanks for your concern.
Oh.
But you didn't answer my question.
Oh.
Who are you? And what do you want with me?
My name is Lyney, and this is my sister Lynette.
My name's Paimon, and this here's the Traveler. We're investigating the Phantom Weasel.
The Weasel posted a warning letter this morning. If he still lives, that means that Caesar was falsely accused. You knew Caesar better than anyone else. So if you're willing, we'd love to hear what you think about all this.
I wonder how she feels about this. I know she'd probably want to clear his reputation.
I
Unless she
promise
just wants
you
to
can
leave this whole
trust
thing
us.
alone.
We won't hurt you. In fact, we'll do all we can to keep you safe.
You're a pretty strong bunch.
I never believed that he was the Weasel.
Huh. I suspected as much. Okay, so going back 10 years, do you remember anything strange in the weeks leading up to the accident? Did Caesar have a falling out with anyone, for instance?
No, not that I know of.
Got it. All right. Sorry for disturbing you.
Not that she knows of, though.
If you don't have any more questions, please leave. I want to be alone with him.
I like her shoes. Okay, bye. Sorry.
Judging by the look on her face, there's definitely something fishy about her.
Yeah,
She's
she never
lying.
answered about her.
She definitely knows something.
Perhaps she simply doesn't trust us.
That's fair. We're just a bunch of strangers who showed up and started questioning her about things that happened a whole decade ago.
That's true.
It makes sense that she'd be wary around us. In any case, I doubt we'll get any further here, so let's call it a day. Meet me outside Hotel de Boer tomorrow, and then we'll start the next step of our
I
plan.
love that their shoes are similar. Stop, that's so cute. Okay, anyway, sorry. Okay, let's see. Wait until the next morning? Sure. Let's take it to 8 o'clock. I want to do it right on the dot. Yeah. That's what I like. Rendezvous with Lyney. Okay, sure. I guess that's what we're doing. Rendezvous. When I hear the word rendezvous, I think of it like a dance. I really do. Like we're waltzing or something. Hello. I'm doing Lyney's story quest currently. Have you done it yet?
Over here.
Hey. It's me.
Lynette's not joining us today?
I've
For
had
sure,
her follow
maybe it's just-
Gemma and see if we can make any inroads with her.
We're gonna have so much fun.
They should be at a cafe
you did
right now.
nice. I love that.
Still,
Oh my
I
god.
don't think that Gemma's likely to open up to us.
You're gonna have so much fun.
So, we need a contingency plan.
What should we do? Where should we start?
Today, we'll be looking into a guy named Lorenzo, Caesar's former pupil and assistant. When Caesar passed away, all the stolen goods discovered in his home were confiscated and returned to their rightful owners. But Lorenzo was the only one privy to all his magic secrets, and he inherited his craft. Before long, Lorenzo was the next big magician in town, his fame surpassing even that of his master, and it made him very wealthy. He's since left the magic scene, though, and these days, he's a wealthy businessman with his fingers in a lot of different pies. I had to pull a lot of strings, but I managed to get him to agree to a couple of drinks with me. Be warned, though, I hear he's got a hair-triggered temper. We'd best be careful.
Let's try. We're probably gonna piss him off. I'm gonna hang out with the majority of the time. Oh my god, yes. I love that. That's so cool. Okay, let's see. It's a nice place, too.
You neglected to mention that you were bringing 2 other people with you.
Why
My
would he not
apologies.
tell them?
These 2 are my assistants. When they heard that I was meeting with the former magic maestro himself, they begged and pleaded with me to bring them along.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
And if it's no trouble, a couple of autographs would really make their day.
Who the hell's talking about autographs?
Forget the pleasantries, just sit.
Get a load of this guy. Forget the pleasantries, he says, but he looks pretty happy about Lyney stroking his ego.
I guess that's how
I
it works
only
with him,
agreed
huh?
to meet since we're both magicians. Do me a favor and cut to the chase. I have more important things to do than drinking.
Much obliged,
There's some
sir.
big ass
As
bottles.
it happens, the matter I want to address is also related to magic. Yesterday morning, a warning letter from the Phantom Weasel appeared on the entrance to the Opera House. He claims to be planning something for the same evening that I'm scheduled to do a magic show there. As such, I believe that I may well be his target. I have to get to the bottom of this to ensure that my show can go ahead as planned. Naturally, any investigation into the Weasel starts with a few questions about Caesar, who...
What is there to investigate?
Oh.
Caesar was the Weasel, and he's been dead for 10 years. So what if some sick creep thought it'd be funny to write a warning letter? It changes nothing.
Sounds like Lorenzo
Are you
himself.
trying to tell me you actually bought it?
No, this is so suspicious. There's so many
Please,
suspicions
sir,
here.
no need to get so worked up. I do concede that a copycat is but one possibility.
Possibility? It's a fact, Lyney. Look, my patience is limited, so listen carefully while I'm still willing to put up with you. The Weasel is dead. Period. Everyone knows that, so do yourself a favor and quit this investigation. It'll lead you nowhere. Look, if this affects your magic show in any way, I will personally compensate you for any losses.
Will you really, though?
Oh, sir, I'm honored, really.
no.
But this isn't about finances for me.
Oh, it was about to be
My
like that for me.
pride
I'm
as a
sorry.
magician is what's at stake
I was gonna be
here,
like, oh, okay.
Lorenzo.
Let me stop.
Copycat or not, this person has thrown me the gauntlet, and I must meet their challenge head on.
Your pride?
He could try to kill him.
Don't mince words with me, boy. Just tell me, what exactly are you seeking to do?
I want to find out the Phantom Weasel's true identity. I have to know for myself what really happened 10 years ago.
What would that accomplish? And what do the events of 10 years ago have to do with you, anyway? Look, you of all people should know that a magician never reveals their secrets.
I mean, yeah.
And in any case, dead men don't talk. So if you really care about your magician's pride, then you'll forget about Caesar and move on.
That didn't work.
Uh-oh, this is getting awkward.
It's loud as hell.
Lorenzo?
Right.
Is
Lorenzo
that-
does sound
Oh, it
like
is you.
pretty good, actually.
I know that big,
He does.
booming
That's not
voice
familiar, right?
anywhere.
This one from where,
What's
though?
up, my man? Want to grab a drink with me?
Oh my god, he's so drunk.
Another day, I'm busy.
Oh, come on. You can't be all business all the time.
He's so
You know what they
drunk.
say? Live fast, die
Oh.
young.
Oh.
You gotta learn how to kick back and relax once in a while.
If I wanted your life advice, I'd ask for it. Now get out of my face and go be drunk somewhere else.
Oh my god, he's not having
Sorry,
it at
my
all.
good sir. I don't believe I've had the pleasure.
Yeah. It's probably good you're
hey.
saving. Edmondo. Okay.
Edmondo.
He did.
and I are business pals. We worked together a bunch of times. This is your first time meeting him? Oh, he's always like this.
Oh my god.
Foul-mouthed and hard-nosed. Never heard a kind word out of this guy the whole time I've known him. And he wonders why he can't get a girlfriend. Despite being, what, pushing 40? 30,
Oh my God.
something? Anyway, point is, a lot older than when he
Jesus
first got
Christ.
rejected by the girl he was into.
Oh no, he should beat your ass for saying that.
He's still into, from what I hear.
No.
And get out of my face. Another word out of you and you can forget about doing business with me ever again. Do I make myself clear?
This guy's insane, actually. This guy's actually insane.
Why
Why would he say- I'm sorry, that was his fault for saying all that.
Much to drink. All right.
I can't.
I'm gonna leave.
I don't
Don't
blame
work
you for
too
skipping
hard.
through. He did a really good job at being drunk. Oh my
I think
god.
it's high time I made a move as well. If you really want to investigate this, Lyney, be my guest.
Thanks.
But if nothing good comes of it, don't say I didn't warn you.
I don't know. There's a couple of suspects already in this. Oh, you're scrunkly.
Well, that fell to pieces in a rather spectacular fashion. Any thoughts?
There's something strange about him.
Totally. And what was all that about compensating you for your losses? Why would someone you just met make an offer like that?
Oh,
He's gotta
that's
be
true.
hiding
They
something.
just
And not like Gemma. She was a little suspicious, but this guy's definitely covering something up.
Oh, sure. There's
I
already a
think
few
so,
suspects.
too.
There's at least 3.
We need to look into Lorenzo more closely. That guy Edmondo seems to know a thing or two about him. He only just left. Let's see if we can catch up with him.
Okay, who's his VA? Let's find out. 3 suspects so far. 2 from the cemetery and 1 from here. Let's go find Edmondo. Hi, Luna Shine. How are you, lovely? Hey. Edmondo! Jason Marnoka? Ooh, nice. Okay, let's get started. Oh, this is nice. Oh, you need bread. Something. Something to soak it up.
You okay there?
I'm doing Lyney's story quest. Yeah.
Who are you? Oh, it's you guys. Don't worry about me. I must have had one too many. I just need to ride it out.
Yep.
I say way too much back there, didn't I? Yeah, I nearly talked myself into complete financial ruin. Note to self, no more drunken chats when Lorenzo's around.
Kind of like a truth serum, huh?
Serious about
This is a
threatening
great time to
cut
talk to you
off?
then.
Paimon knew he was a bad egg.
Hey, keep your voice down.
Yeah, he's afraid of him.
Don't go prying into Lorenzo's personal affairs. Bad things happen to people who ask too many questions or make an enemy out of him.
Oh, he definitely sounds like
Kind
the
of bad
weasel.
things.
Don't
Truth
even
serum.
ask.
Truth serum.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to cut this conversation short. I'm not crossing that line again. And take it from me, trouble with Lorenzo is one thing you don't need in your life. You saw him flare up back there. I don't know what you said to him, but clearly it touched a nerve.
You know, it's crazy because, like, if he's cutting the conversation short and warning us like this when he's drunk, yeah, Lorenzo's very suspicious right now.
That's not a good sign. You're too young for this. Don't get in over your head. I'm leaving.
Oh, he sounds like he's a puke. You go do that. Yep. I've been there.
There he goes. What do we do now, Lyney?
Shh. I think we're being watched. Someone was listening in to our whole conversation.
How the hell did you know? Like,
Don't
we
say
didn't
anything
before.
and don't look back. Any altercation in the city will attract the guards. We'd better take this elsewhere.
Nah, Lorenzo should be working on fixing the hair instead of fixing his magic tricks. That way he'll pull some. Holy crap. Okay, let's go. Somebody's on our tail. I want to see if, like, we just walk around here, we can see who it is. Apparently you can't. Damn. Oh, whatever. Let's actually teleport. Let's go. So fancy. La da 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 da. La da da. La da 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 da.
You followed us a long way. Why don't you come out and introduce yourself?
Yeah, you teleported with us a long way. What the hell?
So you're Lyney. And where's your sister? Ain't she with you today?
Smooth face Pacino?
Save us the trouble
Bye.
and go fetch her for us. Let's not drag this out.
Are they supposed to be like Italian mobsters? This is great. I love this.
Paimon
I
doesn't like the
freaking
tone
love
of
it.
your voice, mister. Who sent you?
Hey, don't talk to a mobster like that.
Save your questions.
Ah, De
Missy.
Niro!
You ain't gonna need
Painter.
answers where you're going. Capiche?
Oh my god.
Looks like we can't avoid this fight. Now, I'm not the strongest fighter, so I hope you're ready to back me up.
Oh, damn, you just talked about your own meta to us.
Don't
Okay.
worry, we got this.
I freaking love the references. Didn't they do the same or similar references in Star Rail too? That's so funny. Okay. Now I can actually use Lyney. Ah!
Gotcha.
I didn't even get to use Lyney. I just used my team.
They're tougher than we thought.
Vision wielders are always trouble.
Pacino, De
Intimidation
Niro,
ain't
come
gonna work like
on.
it did on the lady.
De Niro.
Come on, let's scram.
Y'all are tougher than that in real life. I know it.
We ain't through with you yet. Oh, they got away.
I would never try to fight a monster. I'm sorry.
Did you catch what they said just before they left? Something about intimidating someone else. Sounds like they just wanted to rough us up as a scare tactic. And they've already done it to someone else, but who?
Could it be Gemma?
You're right.
Oh.
She was injured when we saw her yesterday.
Oh,
and she acted
come
like she had
on.
something to hide.
That's messed up because I know that in those movies, listen, I don't know anything about mobster culture. I'm not gonna lie. I only know what I've seen in media, so like I'm probably gonna sound stupid. But like, wasn't there a rule, no women or children? And they're not gonna follow that here? Ah! I don't know.
Maybe she was too scared to tell us the truth because those guys had threatened her.
Well, if that's the case, she should be more willing to open up to us once she learns that those thugs won't be bothering her anymore. Let's head back to the cafe and see if we can get any information from her.
Okay. All right, let's go to Gemma. Gemma! They tried to get us too, girl. Come on. Let's team up. Let's team up and kick some ass, I guess. Gemma! Gemma! I promise I sing better than this. My allergies are just kicking my ass today. Hello. Oh, Gemma! Oh, she's already sitting with Lynette. Oh, good job, Lynette.
Gemma?
You again. What is it this time?
We know who tried to hurt
We
you.
just ran into the men who've been threatening you, and we gave them a taste of their own medicine. So, you can relax now. We're here to protect you.
Imagine she said she never
What?
got attacked, though.
Why? I didn't tell you anything. Why would they come after you?
Sounds like they're no strangers to you.
Oh, poor lady.
That's putting it mildly. I know them all too well, and I hate them with every fiber of my being. It's been 10 long years, and still every time I try to look into Caesar's death, they show up and warn me not to do anything stupid. How do I know I can trust you? Do you really think you can get to the bottom of it all? And why are you doing this?
Because if not,
I'm afraid I
this
can't
guy's
reveal
gonna
all
die.
the details just
kidding.
yet, but I can promise you this. I will expose the Phantom Weasel's true identity. Because you see, this is a personal matter of the utmost importance. I give you my word. Trust me.
I turned off Sound Alerts Mojo. I'm
Okay.
sorry. Hey,
How
though.
can I help you?
I've heard that Caesar used to have a magic workshop where he kept a lot of his personal effects. If possible, I'd like to take a look at them. Do you know where it is?
The Fleuve Sonde.
Fleuve
But
Sonde.
the place was sealed up by the police after his death, and no one's been there since. I also know that the Fleuve Sonde is dangerous territory. Lots of hostile groups lurking around. If you're serious about going there, please be careful.
Understood. Lynette, you stay here and take care of Gemma. Don't let her come to harm.
Got it. But if I'm staying here, I'm ordering dessert.
I mean, bon appetit. But stay sharp, too. They're likely to come for you while I'm away.
Kick their asses, girl.
All right, power saving mode off. I'll start taking this more seriously now.
I love her. Stop. Because that's how I talk, too. Okay. Enter Caesar's workshop. That's not Caesar's workshop. Caesar's workshop is... Ah, it's more underground. I feel like this was... Okay. That... I feel like that was not what I meant, but it's okay. It's gonna lead us. La da 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 da. I went the wrong way again. It's funny because like I don't know if I'm the only person. I don't know if chat feels this way too. But my husband and I were talking about how Fontaine feels more like Epcot, France. Like at Disney. Like just feels straight up more Disney than actual France, you know? Which is kind of funny because like the music itself is so whimsical. And then like the whole the ride that you catch on the river, I forgot what it's called, but it reminds me of the That one thing that you write at Disney too, and not me forgetting. I literally am Floridian. It just reminds me of Disney. It does. And exactly, it feels more Disney. It feels more theme park than actually like than of an actual country or set of countries. It's just more like it's literally more Epcot France essentially. Like I feel like I'm at Epcot. That's exactly what it is to me. Yeah. It looks like very kiddie, right? It does.
If Gemma gave us the right location, then the workshop should be right nearby. Huh. Looks like these boxes are blocking the entrance.
No,
Let's shift them away first.
That too. That too. You help Lyney move the boxes aside. Looks like no one's been here in a long time.
It should be just down
Lyney,
here.
stop talking over me, man. Damn. Well, that's not what I was talking about, but that also relates. It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all. Oh god, we're going in. Okay, let's find out. This team is very, whatever, it's my team. Yeah. But it just feels more Disney than actually, like... Okay, let's see. I want to see if there's anything in there. Don't get distracted. But is there a chest? Don't get distracted. Lyney! Go, Lyney. Oh, he's really good with like charge shot. Oh, he has that double. So cute. Oh, that's so cute. Is it like a Baron Bunny type of deal? Oh, okay. Ah! Why would it turn around like this? It's really gonna kill me. That was horrible. What's that Lyney's crit ratio? Let's find out. The crit ratio here is oh, not bad. No, it's called It's a Small World. No, trust me. I've been here all my life. I promise. It's a small world. I don't know what Tiny World is. Look, see? Yeah. I just heard that he does like some charge shot type stuff. Aw, man. Okay.
What was that? Oh, is this one of Caesar's gadgets? Guess we must have triggered some sort of device.
Sure. He doesn't have no bleeds? Let's find out. So cute! Thanks. Let's see what artifacts he has, actually. He has first great magic, and he has the, oh my god, he has the noblesse. Hey, C3! That's a C3! Let me see the talents. Hey, oh, they got us good with him. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Hoyo. I want to see.
Busted.
This isn't exactly Mono Pyro. I know he's good on a Mono Pyro team, but you know. Oh, they are? I never looked actually, so I don't know.
Light it up.
Now I know.
Step right up.
Damn.
Whoa. Look. The doll in the box is glowing.
I don't know why it's always Elise. That's a good question. They said we're not going to give you the best. You have to actually buy it.
There's something written on the card on this doll. Let's take a closer look.
Oh, wait, I should probably... Here we are. I want a bucket of fried chicken that never runs out. I'd like a new bag. Note. There is no such thing as fried chicken that never runs out, just as there is no such thing as children who never grow up. I want fried chicken too! Mood! Also, eating too much fried food is bad for you. Make sure to pair it with something healthy, like a salad, alright? Caesar. Caesar. Do you have a wish list? I'd like a little dove. I want a robot with cool powers. Note. You need your parents' permission to own a pet, and you also need to take good care of it. I've brought a fluffy toy dove for you this time. If you're ready to own a pet, I'll make a real dove appear for you next time. Caesar. Oh, Caesar. Why are his notes here? Interesting. Huh. Yeah, I'm telling you, I thought of you when I saw that. I'm like, fried chicken? KFC. And yeah, I love fried chicken too. Okay. Interesting. Oh! Wait! But what's here first, though?
Looks like we've reached the end of this route.
Alright,
Shall we try
Paimon.
a different one?
She makes a great GPS, though. I'll give her that. Okay.
These magic boxes are moving. What do we do?
One of them looks different from the rest.
Let's
investigate.
Oh, no. Oh, God. Which one looks different? I didn't see which one looks different. Restart. Okay, the one in the middle. Right there. Let's see where this guy goes. It did not just glitch like that. I have never had Jollibee. I don't think I have it around here. Okay, let's get the other side now. Okay, here. Up top. Let's see where you go.
Got it.
It's gotta be you, yep.
To find the box that lit up at the start, right?
I thought that was it!
Another wish list inside.
I thought I had
Let's
it.
keep trying.
Okay, up top. Oh, I went too high. My bad. Oh. Where'd it go? How did it do that, though? That's so weird. I need to try Jollibee. Okay. Oh, it's here. Oh. There we go. I thought I had it and I was wrong. It's so embarrassing of me. But anyway. This is so freaking cute. Are you kidding me? I would love to have like a birthday party here. Stop. This is such a cute setup. Alice in Wonderland. Hey. Okay, bye. I need to try Jollibee. Next time I go to like New York. Because I don't think we have any in here. Ooh. I could be wrong though. I have to check.
That's weird. Have we reached the end already?
Queen's got? Oh, nice. Oh.
There's nothing here. Maybe this was a wasted trip.
Lyney, what are you looking at?
This place seems a little too ordinary for a magician's workshop. There's a distinct lack of mystery. We've triggered quite a few devices on the way here. I'm starting to wonder whether Caesar built this whole place as one big, elaborate magic contraption. If so, then there must be more to this place than meets the eye. Maybe a hidden room somewhere.
Starting to wonder if it is Caesar, but I hope not.
If I just move this book, then hopefully... And... presto.
Oh! Well, you made it look really easy.
Secret passageway! How did you know?
I'm a magician too.
Hey, there's a chest!
And apparently, great minds really do think alike. Looks pretty big inside. Let's head in and take a look around.
30M, 14-bit. Oh, 14. Ooh! Let's go, Pixel. Let's go, Pixel. Oh. God. Alright, hold on. I'm probably crop this part of the video. Yes! I know we recently just had our artifact max, like, increased. I know the cap increased recently. Just give me a break. Alright, just give me a break. Well, this is, it's a circlet. Let's see if it gets in anything better. It went to HP. I know, I haven't, I gotta do a strong box session or something. I'm running copium mode right now. Oh, Jesus. It went to HP again. All right, yep, that's not it. All right. Moving on. Hi, Settle. How are you, nephew? I know.
Now disappear.
Oh, I love it. He's so adorable. I'm not gonna lie.
Everybody
stand
back.
Oh, that was easy. Thanks. Let's heal Lyney. There we go. I'm good, thank you so much for asking. I'm doing a Lyney story quest trying to find out who the weasel is. We're gonna find out though. My Bennett is a C6. Yeah, I did it. Let's see. Hi, friends.
Step right up. Here comes the finale.
How cute. No, I got out of it easy.
Roll.
Let's light it. Gotcha.
There we go.
Why did you stop, Lyney? Is there some device in that box?
Huh. It just looks familiar somehow. Let me check this out for a second while you guys go on ahead.
You sure you want to do this alone?
If anyone makes a major discovery, let's rendezvous here.
Rendezvous.
All right. See you in a bit.
What is rendezvous? Let me stop. Alright, let's solve the magical puzzle. But, oh. Are you having bad memories? I am so sorry.
The placement of this device inside. If I remember correctly...
Well, that guy was a bad guy, so you know what? Him going was not really a big deal. It could have been anybody else, and yeah, it would have been worse. Alright, let me stop. I'm gonna stop while I'm ahead. Hello. Oh! Oh, what kind of puzzle is this? So activate all the magic steps without... Interesting. Ah, interesting. This is so weird. But how is that supposed to work? That's just not gonna work for me. Okay, I messed up.
Seems like we can't step on the same tile twice.
Okay.
Guess we've got to finish it in one run, huh?
I guess we do, but... Oh. Screensaver type puzzle. If I just... But that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work at all. No, it doesn't work. How the hell am I supposed to... What? Okay, alright, that's not it either. This is actually hard, what the F? Do I have to edit this too? Ah! Damn it. I think I know what to do now. Right? It's a little confusing, but I think I'm starting to get it. Come here. Come closer. Here we are. Now, if I just... Oh. That's not gonna work at all. It's... What the fuck? No! I messed up on that one! You cheated a little on this one? I'm about to cheat on it too. At this point, but I think I got it. I think I got it, actually. I think I got it. Hello. Hello, friend. How are you doing? Oh, I got it now. Oh, we're good. Watch. Easy. First time, guys. I know. First time, right? Let me stop. Uh-oh. Oh my god, they're doing it again. No. Unless they're not. Oh, no, they're not. Okay. Investigate the hidden room.
Wow. There's a hidden room here.
Ooh, the rays of light are really nice here.
Oh, this bookcase bookcase is full of Caesar's own notes.
His diary.
He wrote a lot about the principles of
Take care,
magic.
nephew.
Much too advanced for Paimon. Hey, look!
Yes!
Is that Caesar's diary?
Yeah, it is! Take care, though,
This
nephew.
book's thick as a brick! Let's take a peek inside it, shall we?
Damn, this man had a lot to write about. Poor guy. He's probably going through some stuff. Oh, I love the rainbow here. So about the wish lists. Okay.
At one of my shows a few days ago, a child asked me how I pulled candy out of my hat. As a joke, I told the kid that the hat has a built-in wish-granting machine. Next thing I know, today a whole bunch of kids were pestering me to pull all sorts of things out of the hat. So I told them another white lie. The machine needs time to power up, but in the meantime, you can write your wishes down. Well, they took me up on that offer, enthusiastically. As I write this, I've only just got back from running around all over town, buying the things they wanted.
So sweet.
Boy, are my legs sore.
Why would somebody go after a guy like him?
I wound up saving very little this month, but that's not a major issue. I now have a bigger problem. How am I going to hide all these things inside my hat?
Oh. About the children studying magic.
2 children came to talk to me after today's show. I don't know why they were out on their own. They looked much too young to be unsupervised. I do hope they got home safely. Anyway, they said that they wanted me to teach them how to do magic. It's not uncommon for children to ask this, of course, but I've never seen any of them as serious about it as these 2. I told them that learning magic is very hard work. But that didn't faze them at all. It's like they already knew. They seemed so committed. I couldn't turn them down.
About Lorenzo's issues.
It seems like something's bothering Lorenzo lately.
It is
He won't
Lorenzo.
open up to me about
It
it.
has to be Lorenzo.
Surely he's not upset that I agreed to teach those 2 children. I'll have to talk him around.
Oh my god, it has to be Lorenzo.
I have a good feeling about those kids. They're naturally talented, and it seems like they're not new to the world of magic. They have all sorts of fantastic ideas. All I'm really doing is helping them develop a more professional standard training plan. They wanted to call me Master, but I told them they absolutely mustn't. Any magician worth their salt could have taught them what I have. They're the geniuses here. Compared to them, I don't deserve to be called any sort of master.
This guy was really a good man, my god.
With time, I have no doubt that they could become far greater magicians than I. My only concern is why they're so mature for their age.
Wait!
I fear they've had to grow up too fast. I don't dare to imagine what they must have been through.
I mean, this sounds like Lyney and Lynette.
Gemma thinks so too. She doesn't like being around them.
Lynette?
Says that their eyes are too piercing.
Why does this sound like Lyney and Lynette?
They don't bother me, but then again, I've never been the sharpest tool in the shed.
Yes. Alright, I gotta ask Lyney about that later. But for now, about the farewell.
It's nearly time for me to go on tour. I asked the 2 kids if they'd like to come with me, but they shook their heads. I once overheard them talking about their father and
Oh
their
my
mission.
god, it is them!
Sounds like their parents have other plans
It
for
is!
them.
Father, if you did the Archon
Guess
quest,
we'll
yup!
be parting ways soon.
And y'all know who that
It's
father
only been
is.
10 days since I first met them, but I think that I've gotten a feel for their personalities now.
My god.
They're very tough, but also very cautious, and they trust no one but each other. This, I fear, is not a good habit to have. They hide things from me too. For example, when I asked them where they live and why they wanted to learn magic, they lied. That's the thing about children. Whenever they're trying to cover something up, it always shows somehow. I can sense that their lives have been hard, possibly even dangerous too. They're not like other children. It's a shame that I can't do more to help them. after thinking things over, I decided to tell them a bit about how I see the world. It's full of lies and falsehoods, and that is why we must find our own truth.
Caesar get targeted just for being even associated with those kids?
I hope they won't find my nagging annoying. Children are so opinionated nowadays. Will it do them more harm than good for someone they've only known 10 days to lecture them like that? PPS. Maybe I'm overthinking this. Children aren't interested in grand philosophies. It probably just went in one ear and out the other. I bet they've already forgotten every word I said.
That's interesting.
Oh, Caesar, Caesar. Just mind your own business next time.
I wonder if minding his own business would have kept him alive. That's what I'm starting to wonder, because I'm starting to wonder if they targeted Caesar for even being associated with Lyney and Lynette. Really? There was a hidden quest in Inazuma that had some Arlecchino lore? I can't speak today. That's so cool. Ooh.
Two magic geniuses with a father and a mission, huh?
Sound familiar, Paimon?
Sounds a lot like he was writing about Lyney and Lynette, don't you think?
Yeah.
So did they meet Caesar when they were kids? Let's go ask Lyney.
I guess Lyney just has to have his memory jogged a little bit. Not in a bad way, I won't beat him up. Oh, Lyney! I hope we do too. Oh my god, that'd be so cool. She's like one of the most interesting characters ever.
Shh, hold that thought. As I expected, there's a lot of fishy things going on in this place.
Fishy? Uh-oh, what have you found?
All in good time. Before we go over our new leads, I want to tell you how a high-altitude escape is performed. First, the magician slots themselves into a magic box in full view of the audience. The box is then suspended high in the air, and a short while later, the base automatically opens. At this point, a dummy will fall out of the box, but it looks real enough to grab the audience's attention, and they start wailing and screaming.
Oh.
Meanwhile, the real magician, who has by now blended into the crowd, waits for a good moment to make their appearance and put on a hysterical performance. Oh no! Is that me? Did I just fall to my death?
Very vivid description. Paimon can really picture it. And then what?
Oh, I remember the one with the
audience's
fortune.
Gaze then turns to the magician.
I remember.
And by the time they realize what's happened, the dummy has vanished.
Oh!
As if everything that just happened was some sort of shared illusion.
So it's like gaslighting. Oh, hell yeah.
Of course, that's just how I think the process should work, theoretically speaking.
Theoretically speaking? What do you mean?
The inventor of this trick never performed it successfully.
Oh.
When the box opened, Caesar was the one who fell out, and not the dummy.
Oh.
He fell right to the ground from the highest point of the opera house. No one could hope to survive that fall. Not without a vision, at least. And no one else has ever attempted this trick since. My understanding of how it works is just based on what I could gather from his notes and the relevant gadgets here in his workshop.
So Caesar's famous high-altitude escape has never been done, huh?
Successfully, I guess.
Paimon was about to say how cool it would have been to see it in person, but if it's that dangerous, it's probably for the best that no one else tries to do it.
Yeah. Archie, how
Wait a
are you,
second.
yo?
So if a dummy's supposed to drop out of the box, then where does the real magician go? How does he get out?
Glad you asked. That brings us to the secret of said box. This box right here is the one that Caesar constructed himself to use in the performance, and it's not as simple as it looks. Inside, there's a device that only the magician himself would know about. Once the magician's inside and the box is lifted up into the air, the audience's view of the box is fixed at a certain angle. From where they're standing, they have a clear view of the front, sides, and bottom, but the back and the top are now no longer visible. At this point, the magician presses a button inside the box, opening a secret door out of view.
That's true.
He then escapes through this trap door onto the opera house roof, waits for the dummy to fall and distract the audience, and quietly returns to ground level.
That's way simpler than Paimon imagined. Even Paimon could probably do it.
I mean, the guy did die.
Well, there's a little more to it than that, of course. The hardest part of this trick is controlling the audience's mood and reactions. That takes an exceptional degree of showmanship. There's the falling dummy, the miraculous reappearance, the pompous performing. Maybe the magician would even have themselves tied up before it begins to strengthen the impression that there's no escape. Many days and nights of careful research and painstaking practice would have gone into this, all culminating in a performance just a few minutes long, but one that still manages to transform the shock and grief of a tragic accident to the joy and laughter of a mesmerizing magic trick. Caesar was a highly accomplished magician, but unfortunately, even he didn't manage to pull it off.
So
that goes to show how hard it is.
So wrong. You said you found some fishy stuff here. Have you figured out what really happened?
Wait, how so? How'd they screw you over? What?
I can make a pretty good guess. I looked into the case files. The magic box Caesar was using at the time of his death had the secret button I mentioned positioned on the right-hand side. And sure enough, he always used his right hand as his dominant hand in public.
Okay. Nothing suspicious there.
But here's the strange thing. Most of the devices in this workshop have the mechanism on the left-hand side, including this box right here, which leads me to believe that Caesar was in fact left-handed.
I'm not sure where you're going with this. Why would Caesar pretend to be right-handed?
Because a magician can't afford to have their most basic habits stand out too much.
I feel you. I'm a
People
lefty
naturally
too, so
focus their attention on the most important details of the task or situation at hand.
I feel like people don't really care about that anymore, though.
A magician
but,
needs
whatever,
to be able
I
to
guess.
redirect an audience's attention at will, so as to avoid arousing their suspicion. The essence of magic is
Where my
getting
lefties
people
at?
to believe a lie.
Lefties!
If even the truth raises eyebrows, the falsehoods become all the more difficult to mask.
Wait, how'd they hide
And
your rep?
so,
How'd they miss?
Caesar trained himself to use his right hand
shoot,
to
I'm
align
so
with his
sorry.
audience's
How'd they do
expectations.
that?
Great magic always requires sacrifices.
My God, that's terrible. Sword dance.
But
Damn.
in his most stressful and nerve-wracking moments, and when no one was watching, reflex would kick in and he'd use his left hand. That's why he set his gadgets with the mechanism on his left.
Maybe someone exploited that fact against him. Oh, it's this game? It's Genshin Impact.
Exactly. I think that's likely what happened. Caesar would have been under a lot of time pressure during the escape. He'd have had mere seconds to open the hidden compartment, retrieve the dummy, then open the secret door and make a swift escape.
My God.
But I'm sure he was confident. He would have rehearsed countless times to the point where it was second nature. He'd barely need to think about what he was doing because muscle memory would guide him through. So he opened the compartment,
It is. I'm not
took
gonna
out
lie.
the
I
dummy,
love it.
checked
I'm playing
everything
for
was in
years.
order, and then went to leave. With his left hand, he reached for the button, and suddenly his heart skipped a beat. It wasn't there. Much like when you reach for your keys but find your pocket empty, his mind needed a moment to process what was going on. Instinctively, his left hand would keep feeling around for the missing button, maybe for another second or two, until the bottom of the box gave way. With the stakes being as high as they were, just a 2-second delay cost him everything. The authorities would find nothing suspicious and conclude that his death was due to his own error.
When in reality, someone switched the boxes, and they did it to murder him.
Yeah, exactly. Murder.
But how would they be able to make the switch without being noticed? That would be difficult to pull off, no?
Is Genshin better than Pokemon? I feel like I'm not the best person to answer because I haven't played many Pokemon games like that. I mean, both great like franchises for sure. You know, I know Pokemon's iconic. I'm not gonna. I can't say that. Maybe I mean I play it more than I would play Pokemon, but Pokemon's so iconic.
It would have to have been someone who knew that he was left-handed and who could move his props around without arousing suspicion. Someone who was always
By his side, Lorenzo.
Isn't that right, Lorenzo.
See, Lorenzo.
Just couldn't let sleeping dogs lie, could you?
He's got, you know
Not
what?
a lot of people who'd go to all this trouble for some magician who died 10 years ago. I didn't want to have to do this, you know. Silencing you the hard way just creates more problems for me to deal with.
You see, he was way too fucking mean. Like, of course, I'm like, yep, it had to be Lorenzo, because like Lorenzo wasn't even trying. Lorenzo didn't even try. He wasn't even trying to be nice, to be like super friendly to them, to ease suspicion. It was just more like, nah, fuck you. Anyway, like it's come on. He gave himself away with his attitude. That's what happens when you have an attitude like that. His attitude got him here. That's his fault.
But I gave you your chance. I hoped you'd do what's good for you and back off like the lady, but you disappoint me.
Oh,
You
God.
mean Gemma? So you are the one who's been threatening her.
Yes, although however stubborn she might be, she was never much of a liability. But you people, you never even knew him, but for some reason you just wouldn't drop it. Which is why
See, that attitude,
you can't leave this place alive. Take them out and make it quick.
Do your worst.
You see this shit? Man, it's that attitude, Lorenzo. That attitude is why you don't get a girlfriend. You can't get a girl, you're gonna get your ass beat, and now you're really never gonna get a girl. Anyway.
Teamwork is dream. Busted.
Wait, oh wait, Lyney. He has no bitches. He's got no hairline. He's got all attitude. No hairline. I don't even know what I'm saying. He's like in his 40s. Not him running like that.
Oh, you kids are tougher than you look.
Wait, he
Had
just
enough
ran.
yet, Lorenzo? Your cronies can't help you now.
No, he ran.
I think it's high time you started talking. And what I'd really like to know is, why did you murder Caesar?
He said,
If I had a Mora for every
He
time
said-
you said that man's name. Of course you idolized Caesar. Everyone else did. But I was the real genius magician. Me.
oh man, I'm sorry to hear about that though. Like, when something messes with your money, that's the worst. That is the worst. I would be pissed. I hope that they recompensate you or something. Here's this for. But yeah, not gonna lie, I wouldn't let him talk shit like that. I might need to step in. It's true.
He was just an amateur who did cheap tricks for gullible children. I was the one who made magic into the fine art it is today. The aristocrats doffed their hats to me.
So it was jealousy.
It was jealousy, huh? I'm sorry that I was suspecting that guy at the cemetery.
Hatred, more like. I hated Caesar. All he cared about was his magic. He lived and breathed it. He poured everything into his street performances and his stupid tours like it was just a hobby to him, never bothering to think about Mora. What sort of fool devotes their life to the art of deception and never has a Mora to show for it? But the people
Chong-Li.
loved him, didn't they? Oh, how they looked up to him. No one gave me a second look.
Yeah, because that
All
attitude,
ever
I don't
heard
know.
Was, oh, your master's amazing, isn't he? Amazing. Yeah, so amazing that he was completely broke. Every other apprentice was living it up at their master's expense, but no, not me. I put in all the work, mastered all the skills, and it brought me nothing more than the life I already had.
This sounds like a case of nice guy syndrome. Anyway, because, like, honestly, think about it. All they do is pay attention to him, not me. No one likes me. Everyone flocks to him. Anyway, so you killed him. Why didn't you just leave?
He forbade me from using magic to trick people out of their Mora.
Bruh.
There was nothing he hated more than that. And
Yeah,
with
he
his
does, right?
reputation
Like-
in Fontaine, It was too risky for me to go it alone.
I hope things get better. Spore, seriously. I hope that things.
As long as he was
I hope that
alive,
things
if I
step in for you.
dabbled in my own brand of money-making magic, he would expose me, and it would destroy me. I had to kill him. There was no other way. He had to go.
Bruh.
And this was your only motive?
It was reason enough. What other motive would I need?
Well, I was under the impression that there might have been other factors at play. For instance, maybe you were in love with Gemma, but she was engaged to Caesar.
No, but if he got his goons to like go after Gemma, you're not in love with somebody if you do that. No matter what that person does. Whatever, I don't know.
In love with Gemma? Don't be ridiculous.
Guess I was wrong about that then. Next question.
Yeah, cool mode with still murder.
Are you the Phantom Weasel?
I am.
Mm-hmm.
Caesar was so strict with me. He insisted that his way was the right way. That the sole purpose of magic was to bring joy to the world.
Joy to the
any
world.
of that. I was more interested in the practical value of magic. Sure enough, it helped me fill my pockets with all kinds of valuable treasures.
But I heard that the Phantom Weasel stole from the rich and poor alike.
Oh, yeah! Charlotte told us that the weasel would steal whatever people valued, no
Yeah.
matter how much it was worth.
That's the thing.
That's just how it looked from the outside. What would any thief want with second-rate loot? I've only ever targeted high-value items. I stole cheap things as a way of practicing my craft. It was other people's overactive imaginations that conjured up the preposterous image they then dubbed the Phantom Weasel.
This guy does suck like
So
boo!
that's the story, huh?
This guy
Well,
stinks.
I hope you're ready to tell it all over again during your trial.
What choice do I have? You're a pack of wolves, and you've got me between your jaws. You've seen what's here, and my last-ditch effort to stop it getting out has failed. What else can I do? So be it. I've enjoyed power and wealth for the last 10 years, the likes of which Caesar could never give me. I wouldn't choose for things to end this way, but I regret nothing.
Very well. In that case, I'll contact the guards.
Irredeemable and pathetic. Oh my god, no wonder you get no bitches.
Traveler, Paimon, keep an eye on Lorenzo for me. I'll meet you just outside the workshop when I'm back.
Yeah, this guy sucks. Like he doesn't care about like, yeah, I don't steal from the poor because it's not right. Like, you know, it's not like the rich. It's just like, yeah, it doesn't do anything for me. It's me. That's all you are, Lorenzo. Just me.
At least I can finally stop looking over my shoulder now.
Yeah, until I head kick your ass. Sorry. Until I head kick. I forgot what it was called.
I'm going in!
As one with wind and cloud.
Fuck this guy.
Commit to memory.
Drop kick. I said head kick your ass. I meant to say drop kick. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm out. I'm getting out. That lack of Riz is crazy.
Lyney has told me the whole story.
Oh.
Lorenzo, do you confess to the murder of Caesar and to framing him for the Phantom Weasel's crimes?
Look who's finally developed a conscience.
Oh, so they know that he's... Oh.
What kind of disciple murders their own master? I hope it was worth it. Because there'll be hell to pay.
Oh my god, they said hell. Bye!
Looks like it's all over. What should we do next, Lyney? Should we start preparing for your show?
Let me think. Let's rendezvous with Lynette and Gemma first.
Rendezvous?
With Lorenzo in custody, Gemma will no longer have to fear for her safety.
Good point. We should go tell Gemma the good news right away. It'll give her some peace of mind for sure.
I wonder what the drunk guy's up to. How does he feel right now? I guess I'll find out. So let's go explain the situation. They need to know. They're probably gonna be happy. I would hope they are. Let's go to here. So, wait, believe it or not, during one of Fontaine's world quests, Paimon says, Paimon's pissed! Oh my god, no way. You can't say ho in Genshin. Well, let me stop, because I'm putting this on YouTube. I don't want to get demonetized. I don't know, like, the standards there, but... Type it in chat. You can see it's not censored. I mean, I did say it too, so if it... Whatever. You can say it. H-O.
Ah, you're back. You were so quick. I've only just finished my third dessert.
Your third? Lynette, come on, we've talked about this. Everything in moderation. You're not gonna have any room left for dinner now.
You go, girl. You're just like me for real.
It's fine. I'll shift to exercise mode and jog off the excess sugar.
That's besides the point. Well, it's done now. But try to eat a more balanced diet in the future.
My autistic, like...
Point taken.
Princess, you go, girl.
Did
You're just like me.
go okay?
I'm autistic too.
Of course! Lorenzo was no match for us. The guards are taking him into custody as we speak.
Gosh, that's amazing. I'm sorry. I still didn't know if I could trust you.
I understand.
But now it seems I can. I had my suspicions about Lorenzo, but I...
Gemma.
It's okay. We understand. He did threaten you. Paimon would find it hard to trust strangers in your position too.
It's hard,
But
right?
you don't
I
need
don't
to be
blame her.
scared anymore. Everything's gonna be okay.
I'm glad that she warmed up to them now. Oh,
Sorry.
Gemma, I wish I could give her a hug.
Sorry. My emotions are all over the place right now. I've been waiting for this day to come for so long. I always wanted to report Lorenzo. He took all of Caesar's property, which I found suspicious. But I had people watching me all the time, so I couldn't risk looking into it. I was so afraid. I was scared he'd do something terrible to me.
She is, right?
And then no one would be left to visit Caesar's grave. So I never had the courage to speak out. Thank you all. Truly. Thank you so much.
Welcome. Gemma, we got you. At Lyney's suggestion, everyone goes to the cemetery to announce Lorenzo's arrest and hold a memorial for Caesar.
Thank you all for clearing Caesar's name. I never
sorry,
would have guessed that
Balthazar.
Lorenzo was the real Phantom Weasel. He never showed any signs that there were problems between him and Caesar in public. From the outside, it looked like they got along great. And to think that lowlife's been living life to the fullest all this time, while Caesar's name was getting dragged through the mud. It's a travesty. At least his soul can finally rest in peace now, thanks to your efforts.
I'm sorry about the sorry that I thought it was you at first.
If only I'd realized before it was too late.
Wait, in French, Paimon said, this bitch? Oh no, Balthazar kind of? I'm all ears.
Don't blame
blame you.
yourself, Gemma. This isn't your fault.
Yeah, you still have the rest of your life to live. Caesar wouldn't want to see you spending it feeling guilty.
Cheer up, Gemma. My brother's doing a magic show at the Opera House
Not
tomorrow
the cheer up,
evening.
Gemma.
Would you like to come along? It might raise your spirits. This show will be a special one. We're holding it in Caesar's honor.
Sweet.
In Caesar's honor? Really?
That's so sweet.
Thank you. I'll be there.
Great. We'll see you tomorrow evening. Traveler, Paimon, don't be late.
I won't be.
Don't worry, we'll be there. No way are we gonna miss out on a free magic show.
How do you know it's free? You can't just...
Wait.
Oh, he didn't...
Paimon feels like we're forgetting something.
Is it actually free?
Oh yeah, Caesar's diary! We never
Oh,
found out if the two kids Caesar taught magic to were Lyney and Lynette or not.
Okay.
Lyney
Music's
changed
so
the topic
gorgeous.
back in the workshop, so we didn't get a chance to bring it up. Oh well. Guess we'll just have to ask Lyney tomorrow evening.
I guess we'll find out. All right, to the next evening. Let's go to this time. It's gonna be a fun show. Sweet. God, I love this music a lot. Then the sun will set. It's nighttime. Watch the magic show at the Opera House. That's not the Opera House. That was a mint. Yes, front page. Yeah. Yes, thank you so much. I know I'm still front page. I'm really grateful for that. The Opera Epiclese. Let's see. Hi guys. So now that I think about it, Paimon was drowning at the start of the game, but in some of the quests she's literally floating and talking underwater and sometimes even following us in a stream. Yeah, I was that. Hey. Okay. Let's see. Are you doing the Star Rail PS5 technical testing? Yeah, I applied for it. Thank you so much for sending me the link. Did you, apply? All right, let's see. Let's watch that magic show! Oh my god, it's empty. Damn, y'all couldn't, y'all in your flop era, you couldn't even sell tickets. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Love you both. It's a full crowd now. I want to see new flats.
I was excited to see another of Lyney's magic shows. Wait. Lynette, shouldn't you be on stage by now?
Not this time. My brother's going solo today.
Oh,
So,
Mr. Big
I'll be
Solo
watching with
business. Damn, he's
Good
gonna
evening,
kick her out soon.
ladies and gentlemen.
He's gonna kick her off
I
the
hope
team.
everybody's ready because the show is
Nice,
about
nice.
to begin. The great magician Lyney
I
has
love that
prepared a
music.
spectacular show for us all tonight, concluding with an all-new grand finale that no audience has ever seen before.
Wow! A new trick!
Thank you all so much for coming. Now, prepare to join me on a journey through the mystical and miraculous.
Lyney wows the audience with his skill.
Exciting stuff, isn't it?
Yes, it's just... It reminds me of him.
No wonder. Caesar was a famous magician too. So, how did you two first meet, Gemma?
Well, I was out on the street once, and I saw him performing for little children.
Oh, I love that she found
Children
magician.
love
So
magic because they're willing to believe in things that can't be rationally explained. Caesar had this amazing way of bringing them into a dreamlike world.
Stop, because this is
And
touching my heart.
somehow, I felt drawn to him too. So I went up and asked him to do a trick for me.
Aw, that sounds so romantic. What trick did he do?
It was with a flower.
Oh.
He took it in his hand, snapped his fingers, and it magically appeared on my head.
Oh, that's so...
I was so happy that day. No one had ever given me a flower before that.
Oh, that's so cute. Actually, now that you mention it, Lyney's done that one before.
Mm-hmm.
Is that right? Then I suppose he's a romantic at heart, just like Caesar.
Ayo?
So let's treasure the time we have with him. After all, you never know when the people dearest to you might be gone.
Yeah, it's true. Why would travelers say this? We know the killer's been caught. This is just a general state. Whatever. Anyway, don't be sad. The killer's been caught.
That's right. It's all over now.
Bruh.
Paimon doesn't really know how to comfort you, but at the very least, no one's gonna be intimidating you from now on. You can breathe easy at last, right?
Right. Yes, you can breathe easy now, Phantom Weasel.
See? Even Lynette
What?
says... Wait, what?
Huh?
The Phantom Weasel? Lorenzo escaped? Where
What?
is he?
What the hell?
What do you mean, Phantom Weasel?
Why is she saying
As Lyney once said, a performer's job is to commit fully to their role and put on a flawless performance for their audience.
What?
But once the bag of tricks is empty and the curtain falls, it's time to end the show.
What the hell
spotlight
is going
no
on?
place for someone with no more cards up their sleeve. It's been 10 years, Gemma. Aren't you tired of the grieving widow act? I think it's time to put an end to it.
What? What about Lorenzo? Gemma, no, not you, baby, not you.
What are you talking about? Paimon doesn't like this riddle.
What the
Traveler,
hell
Paimon
is
doesn't
going
like
on?
where this is going.
No.
Say something.
Gemma, what?
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're all enjoying the performance so far. There will now be a brief intermission, after which Lyney will perform the most electrifying act of tonight's show. The one we've all been waiting for.
What is going on?
The final performance will take place outside of the Opera House, so please make your way outside in a calm and orderly fashion.
The Phantom Weasel never did like public places, did they? Don't worry, this place will be quiet soon. Let's talk somewhere else for now.
You know what? Lorenzo did stutter when he said, don't be ridiculous about his feelings for... No, Miss Ma'am. I liked you. Don't tell me this. What's going on? Yeah, me too. Like, what?
Dear me, this is awkward, isn't it? And unfortunately, I'm all out of gadgets, so I'm afraid I can't do any tricks to liven up the mood.
Does Lyney know what's going on?
This is a big mistake for a magician to make, but thankfully, I do have a backup plan. Now, who wants to hear a story?
Lyney? Don't we have more important things to address right now? Lynette accused Gemma of being the real Phantom Weasel a moment ago. Oh, what the heck's going on?
All in good time. Magicians are good at guessing what people are thinking. I know the questions you want to ask. And as it happens, the story I'm about to tell might answer a few of them.
We fucking corroborated with Lorenzo. She had to have, at this point.
Really? Well then, let's hear it! Paimon's dying of curiosity here!
Let's go back to the very beginning. A decade ago, when the Phantom Weasel was terrorizing the court of Fontaine. She never missed a target, never left a trace, and no treasure was safe from her thieving hands. But as her infamy grew, so did
I like
the
the outfit.
ratings of the police, and her opportunities to act became ever fewer. Every day, she ran the risk of being exposed for who she was.
Oh my god.
Of course, she could not simply take this lying down, and before long, she found her ticket to freedom. She would create a scapegoat,
The outfit is
a
cool.
false weasel to close the chapter on her behalf.
These Fontaine dresses are crazy. I love them.
After weighing her
Including
options,
Ayaka's.
she set her sights on a renowned magician, Caesar. After all, magic and theft shared enough similarities for people to buy the story when the truth came out.
So she wasn't actually in love with him. She just manipulated him from the start. Are you kidding? He even proposed to her!
So then what?
Being the master deceiver she was, the weasel easily earned Caesar's trust.
No.
Now all that remained was to frame him for her countless crimes. But as she was considering how to make her move, she noticed Caesar's aggrieved pupil, and a new thought entered her mind. Maybe I don't need to get my hands dirty after all. At her encouragement, Lorenzo tampered with Caesar's magic box, causing him to fall to his death. Afterwards, Lorenzo seized his master's property, and the weasel set about tarnishing Caesar's reputation. Two co-conspirators committed the perfect crime.
Jesus. Jesus.
I've got to hand it to you. You're both exceptional storytellers. It's enough to make even me wonder whether there was really another mastermind behind all this, pulling the strings.
My God.
But I just have one question. You seem to think that I am the villain in this tale. What's brought this on, Lyney? Is it something that Lorenzo said?
Don't worry, Lorenzo said nothing at all.
Yeah, I guess he didn't.
But I never believed that he was the weasel, and in fact, my investigation only made me more certain of that. He was too forthcoming with his confession.
That's true.
As if there was something else he was trying to hide.
Yeah.
How disappointing. So you'd sooner trust Lorenzo than me? Even without a shred of evidence?
A magician is an expert at playing the audience to get the result they want.
Terrible.
And I have no doubt that you, Gemma, are equally talented in this regard. With a little help from Lorenzo,
what a master
you put
manipulator.
on a very convincing performance. The lovesick fiancé, whose devotion to her betrothed is unshakable, even under threats of violence. Caesar was maligned and hated by all for 10 years, but you? Everyone sympathized with your plight.
I don't like where this is going. Why couldn't she have been innocent, damn it?
Who would
What
suspect
right,
for
that's
one
it?
second that the
But it is
lovely
good.
young lady always seen weeping in front of Caesar's grave was actually the mastermind behind his demise? No, not that poor lady. Perish the thought.
Wait, so you mean the whole intimidation thing was just a hoax? Gemma and Lorenzo were both in on it?
Shit.
Why would Lorenzo agree to that? And why didn't he sell her out even at the end instead of admitting to being the weasel himself?
You know what? The way that like Lorenzo and his goons found the gang, like found the Traveler and Lyney and everybody, I wonder if Gemma told him. Because how did he find us, right? Gemma probably told him like, all right, they're onto us. Get him. Evil.
Yes, why indeed? Maybe Gemma herself could enlighten us on that question.
Well, Lyney, if you're so confident in your version of events, then I think the answer should be obvious. Having killed Caesar with his own hands, Lorenzo was plagued by overwhelming guilt.
Oh, you
Revealing the Phantom Weasel's
snake.
true identity would serve no purpose. But if the Weasel remained free, then she could take care of Lorenzo's loved ones.
An excellent answer, though sadly a little dull.
Oh,
is that
terrible.
right? Well, don't let me bore you. If you'd care to change the topic to something more interesting, I'd be much obliged.
Y'all saying
As
I
a
can
matter
fix
of
her.
fact, there's one thing I'd really like to understand. Why would the real Weasel have targeted things that only have value to other people? Could you shed any light on that?
She's
Of
the real
course.
villain of it all.
After all, we're just telling stories here, aren't we? If I had to guess, I would say that the real Weasel must have had a terrible childhood.
Huh?
Left to fend for herself after her parents died young. Betrayed, scorned, beaten.
She's giving us a sob
She'd
story,
scrounge
guys.
waste paper from garbage bins to draw on, using twigs and dirt for lack of ink and pen. She'd sew ugly rag dolls from whatever scrap material she could get her hands on. This was her only source of happiness in life. But it was all she needed, and she was content. Until the world decided that even this was too good for her. Once again, she was betrayed. And this time, everything was taken from her. She felt like life
Who
was a
is this?
miry pit
I'm
that
so
dragged
confused.
her further
Well, I
down
know
the more she
they're
struggled
bullying
to
her, but
escape.
This is like a teenager bullying her too? Damn.
At that tender age, she should have been happy. Instead, she stood in the shadows and watched with envy as all good things in the world passed her by.
So she turned into a straight up villain.
This was a
straight
fate too
up
cruel for
villain.
anyone
Yup,
to bear.
No villain.
Her pain became a breeding ground for dark thoughts. Thoughts which festered and grew into a twisted solution to her troubles. I detest the happiness of others, in all its forms alike. I will rob them of everything they hold to
She
be
is
good
trauma
and true,
dumping.
and it will fill the void in my soul.
Bruh.
That's some pretty heavy stuff.
That shit was emo as hell. Save it.
Now it all makes sense.
I'm sorry.
Does this story
I swear-
satisfy you, Lyney?
I'm a very sympathetic
Yes,
person, I promise.
it is
Or,
quite
like,
to my
empathetic.
tastes. Thank you for helping to clear up my confusion.
So, what was with the warning letter?
Huh. That's right. What drove you to write that letter, Gemma? What were you trying to achieve there? Because without that, none of this would have ever come to light.
Right, like, I don't even know if it was
She
necessary to
didn't
know
write
either.
the
I don't, like...
After 10 long years, I'd hoped that the Phantom Weasel would be consigned to the history books by now. But it seems like someone still wasn't ready to let her finally be at peace. Lyney. Or should I call you the Phantom Copycat now?
Huh?
You were the one who posted that letter outside the Opera House. But why?
What the hell is going on? Lyney, what the hell?
Very sharp, Phantom Weasel. Still as shrewd as ever. Well, no need for me to be coy about it.
It was like
Our
Uno,
goal
reverse,
was to
reverse,
clear
reverse,
Caesar's
twist,
name.
twist, twist, twist. I feel like I'm watching JoJo's. Jesus Christ. We got Caesar here too, right?
The most straightforward way to change the public's impression of Caesar was to force the weasel to show themselves.
That's it? You had no other agenda?
Of course we did. We made it quite clear in the letter, I believe. I shall take from you that which you hold most dear, just as you did to me 10 years ago.
Oh, he did. That's so cute. I love that.
10 years ago? You mean Caesar's death? You met him?
Yes! Yes, they met!
Wait. I get it. You were those two obnoxious kids.
Yeah.
It's been so long. And you're all grown up now. I didn't recognize you. He taught you magic back then, didn't he? For what, 10 days or something? And you went to all this trouble.
There's a lot.
Because you feel like you still owe him something?
We remember all our debts, however great or small.
That's really
10
honorable.
years ago, Caesar's reputation was torn to shreds, and his legacy was thrown out. 10 years on, and no one cares what the truth is anymore. But we did not forget, and so we came to find you.
And? What exactly did you take from me? I'm still standing, as you can see.
That's so cute. I love that.
Lorenzo has admitted to everything. I'm free.
Girl, what the hell? She's so bad!
Free? Do you really think so?
I really hope the cops are nearby.
Caesar once told me that even though the world is filled with lies and falsehoods, we must find our own truth. I think that applies to you too. Truth can take many forms. Prized possessions with nostalgic value, fervent hopes and dreams, and irreplaceable people.
That's crazy though. She said she's too pretty to go to jail.
Life took many things from you.
She is very
and those
pretty, but she
wounds
needs to
never
pay for her
healed.
crimes, damn it.
When they ached unbearably in the dead of night, stealing became your way of numbing the pain.
What are you trying to say?
I'm an emotional eater.
I'm saying that for the last 10 years, you've been living a rather uneventful life. Perhaps that's because you found something other than a life of crime to fill the hole?
Exactly. Those
Back
twins
to
are
Lorenzo
loyal.
for a second.
They're very loyal.
He
they're
murdered his own
good
master,
people, man. Those twins are
played
good
along
people.
with your act, and took pains to make sure any suspicion would be directed towards him. But what did he have to gain from all that? He knew who you were and the things you'd done, and despite that, he was willing to give everything up for your sake. He's the reason that you haven't felt the compulsion to steal in all these years. You're more than just accomplices in murder. You're the only real friends each other has. So I think you know, deep down, that he is the only truth you have in your life. But that truth is gone now. And I guarantee you, you'll never see it again.
That's so terrible, man. Yeah, it's actually getting turned now.
Congratulations on your freedom, Gemma.
Ooh! So she's not
Your
going to jail?
freedom will cost you dearly. From now on, you'll be all alone in a world full of lies and falsehoods. I do hope you'll be able to bear it. You've still got a long life ahead of you after all.
Oh my god, they got her.
Gather round, one and all. The time has now come for the amazing Lyney to perform his final act in tonight's show. I'm sure you're all wondering what he has planned for the grand finale.
Oh my
Well,
god!
wonder no more.
Are they gonna arrest her for the finale? Or are they gonna just let her cry?
A high-altitude escape?
Oh, he's doing the trick! 10 years ago. The trick that Caesar died attempting.
I'm sure you all remember the magician Caesar. This was the very trick that led to his fatal fall, after which he was dubbed the Phantom Weasel.
Oh.
So we have now learned that Caesar was wrongly accused, and that the real Weasel has now confessed to their crime.
Yes, they did.
Guess that's my cue to leave. Whew. I've been practicing this one for ages now, but I'm still a little nervous.
He even got us
Traveler,
fooled.
Paimon, I hope you enjoy the rest of the show. There may be a lot of people watching tonight, but you alone are my true witnesses.
Wait, that's true. The name of the announcer is based on the real name of Houdini. I didn't even read that. Oh my god.
Lyney, wait.
What?
You two hid a lot from Caesar. He went to his grave without ever knowing your secrets. So what about now? Are you an open book? Or are you still the same as ever? You don't have to tell lies to end up isolated and alone. One day, you'll end up exactly where I am today. Maybe then you'll finally understand.
You're wrong. I'm nothing like you.
I don't think they killed people. I feel like that's a big difference between you guys.
So, what are we, doing now?
Like Lyney said, when you're ready, let's head outside and watch the show.
But what about Gemma?
Who gives a fuck
She'll
about
figure out
Gemma?
what's best for her soon enough. Oh, and if you'd like to see Lyney after the show, you know where he'll be. The usual haunt.
Alright. Well, let's go and watch Lyney's finale then.
That is true, they're Fatui.
This trick's a pretty dangerous one, but he should be
Oh,
able
yeah.
to pull it off, right?
Damn it! No! I forgot that part. I was like gaslighting myself trying to get that part out of my head. Okay, let's watch the trick. Why do I feel like I'm not going the right way? I'm not. Oh, we're going all the way. Okay.
Take it easy.
Oh, okay. We're going. Leave the opera house. Why are we leaving? Well, maybe I just don't know my directions. Hold on. No, no. Oh, they're doing it from. That's true. What do they do for the Fatui? Like, have they confirmed their... Whatever. They confirmed that they're Fatui, but I guess on the kills. We'll see.
Magic should be mysterious, surprising, and defy logic. Magic is hard work. Every single movement has to be practiced thousands of times.
It's alright. We're used to that.
We're sorry. You've taught us so much, but we can't tell you the whole truth.
It's okay. Do you still remember what I told you? This world is full of lies and falsehoods. I only hope that one day, you can find your own truth.
What about you? Have you found your truth?
I love it.
Magic is my truth. I want to perform a magic trick so great that people will always think of me when they talk about it. For a magician, what greater honor could there be?
Well, you did get that.
Look!
Oh my god!
Behold! Lyney is sealed inside the box. Will he manage to escape?
Oh my god.
10 years ago, Caesar attempted this very trick, and it was at this precise moment that...
Holy crap! No, 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 no! Huh? Does he have his vision on him though? My god. Oh, what
Mysterious.
a tribute. What a tribute.
Surprising. And logic defying. Isn't that right? This honor belongs to you, Caesar.
Oh, sweet. Oh my god.
I'm just sorry it's a little late.
Did you see that? 1 minute he was falling, and the next, he turned into flowers.
How could he possibly have done that?
That's so beautiful.
How mysterious. I didn't blink once. He just vanished right in front of my eyes.
What a heart-stopping magic show! This was really worth the trip. Caesar's name has
gorgeous.
finally been cleared,
What a
and Fontaine's new
gorgeous
star
tribute.
magician Lyney has fulfilled a wish on his behalf. Oh, I couldn't ask for a better grand finale. It will make a great headline for the Steambird tomorrow, even if I do say so myself.
Thank you for the phone.
Looks like everyone really loved Lyney's grand finale.
That was the most beautiful tribute I've... Even though they don't know the full story.
Paimon doesn't see Lyney anywhere. Where'd he go?
You see how he had that 5-star animation
He'd
too?
be waiting for us at the usual
I
time.
manifest that for all y'all that want him.
Where is that?
The cemetery?
Oh, you mean the one where Caesar's buried?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's probably it. This whole magic show
Oh.
kinda seemed like Lyney's way of saying goodbye to Caesar. So it makes sense that that's where he'd be afterward.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go look for him there.
Oh my god. That cutscene was absolutely gorgeous. That was a beautiful, 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 beautiful tribute. That actually moved me. It's my allergies that are also making me like this, but the allergies are not helping either. Like, you did it, then I'm so sorry. Hope it gets better. Damn, what happened? I bet Gemma ain't here now. Traitor. Imagine, like, being betrayed by the person who you thought loved you this entire time. Like, they just lied this entire time about loving you. Evil woman. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Lyney! There you are. Are you alright? Paimon was scared to death when the chain broke. Paimon was sure something had gone horribly wrong.
Magic is a performance art. A magician has to get creative to keep the audience on tenterhooks. That's our job. So I tweaked Caesar's original setup a little to keep it fresh. I was honestly a little nervous during the live performance. The thought of falling, suddenly feeling weightless, seeing the sky and the ground spinning and spinning. Sometimes, I can't help but wonder what Caesar thought in those final moments. Did he regret taking Gemma and Lorenzo on? Or did he believe that it was his own slip-up right until the end?
You know, Paimon's been wanting to ask you about something ever since we were in Caesar's workshop. You learned magic from Caesar once, didn't you? When was that?
After I joined the House of the Hearth. To be honest, Lynette and I had an agenda when we approached him.
An agenda?
I told you about my past before, remember? As a young boy, I survived by secretly learning magic from street performers.
Best songs ever.
I'd watch their tricks and try to figure out how they were done. But I quickly realized that observation alone could only get me so far. What I saw was the polished final performance, but the rigorous training they put in behind the scenes remained invisible to me. I needed to learn how to improve my sleight of hand, hone my misdirection skills, and make niftier props. We were gifted enough that we'd made some progress by ourselves, but without proper guidance from a professional magician, we quickly plateaued.
So that's why you sought Caesar out?
Yes. We figured there was no harm in asking, but it took us by surprise that he was so willing to teach us.
That is
In
sweet.
all, we only spent 10 short days together, but he was very good to us. By contrast, we hid so many things from him.
He's such a good
For
man.
instance, when he asked why I
He
wanted
should
to
have been
learn
with
magic,
me! Caesar should have been with
I
me!
answered, "It's my passion." But in truth, there was already a lot more to the story by then. After
Everybody
being
betrayed
taken in
him.
by an aristocrat for
Not
our
really the
magic
kids, but
talent, then betrayed soon after, this was no longer about me doing what I loved. What amazed me was how the lie escaped my lips even as I was hesitating over whether to tell him the truth. Trust is a beautiful thing. Sadly, I'd forgotten how to trust by then.
And I think he understood. He still cared for them. I don't blame you. This wasn't your fault. That wasn't your fault.
Still worried about the way I feel? You really are a gentle soul, aren't you?
I'm glad that Traveler is saying
But
this to
don't
him.
worry, I'm used to it now. From the mansions of the elite to the house of the hearth, lies and selfishness have followed me and Lynette everywhere we go. After Caesar went on tour, we became busy with our missions. The next we heard of him was that he'd fallen to his death, and was now declared to be the Phantom Weasel. That night, I remembered his smile. But as I lay there, I didn't know what to say to him. To keep secrets is to put up walls. The longer you keep them up, the less you let people in. Then, one day, you look around and realize your life is like an empty auditorium after a show, full of seats once occupied by all the people who left. But I guess that's the price we have to pay.
Yeah.
You only realize how much someone really meant to you when you lose them completely. That's why I was so confident this would hurt Gemma. Because I felt it for myself.
I have to go over that one again. You only realize how much someone really meant to you when you lose them completely. That's why I was so confident this would hurt Gemma. Because I felt it for myself. Don't be sad. We're in your auditorium, and we're not going anywhere.
Yeah, cheer up, Lyney.
How sweet.
We've had to say our fair share of goodbyes during our journey, too. But whatever happens, Paimon always believes in what tomorrow brings.
Yeah,
Delicious
man.
food,
Would have
fun
treated her like a
toys,
queen for
and
real.
the traveler by my side. Paimon just needs to focus
Like
on
he
things
proposed
this,
her,
and
he
all
wanted to
the
get
unhappy
married to
stuff
her.
goes right out the window. You know, traveler, doesn't that kind of make you Paimon's truth?
Exactly. It's the same for me and Lynette. We are the truest thing each other has in the world, and nothing can replace that. Life has taken plenty from us, like it did from Gemma.
I love it.
But at least it left us with each other. That's what gave us the strength to get through the darkest days. That's why the darkness never consumed me, and why it never will.
Man.
Maybe we live in the shadows too, but we remember every precious ray of light that shines through.
Caesar would have been Gemma's truth. Like, if Gemma would have actually, like, realized how good of a man Caesar was, it probably could have changed her, and she could stop all her BS. And because you see how the twins also, like, how the siblings also went through so much trauma, even as like kids, and they had each other, and Gemma ended up finding Caesar, and Caesar did love her. Damn it. She messed it up.
All right, time to lighten this conversation.
Oh,
up a
Arya
little.
just came here.
What did
Hi.
you think of the show tonight? Were you happy with it?
It was really sweet.
It was amazing.
Nice. Great show.
Paimon just wishes we hadn't been so distracted with the Gemma situation.
I think that made the show
We
better.
spent most of our time in the opera house just talking and pretty much missed the entire first half of the show.
Oh, I'm not.
Lyney, could you do just one more trick for us?
Whoa, that's a bit of a tall order, I'm afraid. The show's just finished, so my sleeves are decidedly card-free right now.
Hey, give him a break.
Aw, come on! Surely you can think of something.
Oh, and you can't be
The Lyney
pushy,
Paimon
girl.
knows can do anything if he puts his mind to it.
Oh, all right then. I'll give it a go, but only because it's you. Watch
Aw.
closely. I have a flower in my hand.
You liar! There's nothing in your hand. We ain't going along with this.
Huh? My goodness, you're right. But I could have sworn I brought one here with me. Okay, try this. Count down with me.
3, 2,
2,
1.
3, 2, 1.
Girl, you were late.
Now, have another look around.
Oh,
Maybe the
is that the
flowers
rainbow?
appeared somewhere else.
Is that a rainbow rose?
Let's see.
Wait, what is? Hello? I don't think you know what you just gave her.
Wow, there it is! Oh, this is a different flower from the last time, right? This one's called, oh yeah, a rainbow rose.
Oh!
But more importantly, Paimon has to know how the trick is done. Please, Lyney, pretty please!
Well, if you want to learn magic, you'll have to start by addressing me as teacher.
Fine. Please, teacher, please!
Since you asked so nicely, I'll share one little tip with you. Namely, the student of magic cannot solely rely on others being prepared to reveal their secrets.
It
You
does.
have to
They went over it
observe,
at the beginning and
think, and find the answers for yourself.
Is that it?
The shower's just like,
look at
anyway.
the time. We shouldn't linger here too. Thanks again for coming to see my show. I bid you both good night.
See, he got shy now. He said, anyway, bye.
All right, fine. See ya. Shall we head back now too?
I guess so.
Paimon can't wait to read the Steambird tomorrow. Paimon bets Lyney and Caesar will be plastered all over it. Let's head to the Steambird's offices tomorrow morning and see what we can find out.
No, they went over the different meanings of the roses in the beginning of the quest. And yeah. Hold on. Oop, interview. All right.
Got a new letter.
Let's wait till the next morning now. 8 a.m. Nice and early. Well, that's 8:29. I'm late. Oops. So maybe the truth is probably the reason why Kave's mom went to Fontaine. Oh, because Kave's mom went to Fontaine, right? Oh, okay. Huh. All right, let's go to the Steambird. That's a good name for, like, I guess like a newspaper or whatever. It was a newspaper, right? That's a good name for it. I like that. I'm not even gonna lie. Good night, Audai. Take care. Let's do it. Oh God, I thought I was gonna die.
I'm very sorry, Charlotte, but my sister and I are quite busy today. I'm afraid we'll have to decline this interview.
Lyney, no.
Oh, please, Lyney. I'll only take a moment of your time. If you would be so kind.
Huh? What's happening here?
I spent all night writing my piece about the Phantom Weasel, and it was going to go to print this morning. But just as dawn broke, I suddenly received news that Caesar's fiancée, Gemma, had contacted the guards and confessed to having been the real Phantom Weasel all
She
along.
actually confessed because she knew that.
Quick.
Yeah, she knew that freedom was gonna cost her. Huh?
Too late, bro. That was quick, you say. It sounds like I've got some catching up to do. Please, fill me in.
Whoops.
Aha! My instincts did not lead me astray. You do have something to hide. Gemma turning herself in must have something to do with Lyney's performance last night.
Maybe watching my high-altitude escape trick reminded her of a better time with Caesar, and she could no longer ignore the voice of her conscience.
He would have been so good to her.
Okay, then. Wait, no,
So
no,
good.
there must be more to it. If that's all it took for her to have a change of heart, how did it take her 10 whole years?
I mean, maybe it was just getting to her, and this was the straw that broke the camel's back. Charlotte's journalistic spirit is burning red. We're going to have to distract her somehow.
Oh, I remember now. You and Gemma were nowhere to be found after the show. What happened between you? Quickfire question. Where did you all go after the show?
Oh, we went to the cemetery and Lyney did a private magic trick just for us. Actually, glad you mentioned it, because that reminds Paimon, guess what? Lyney started using rainbow roses in his tricks.
He knew what that meant. Oh!
I don't recall ever having received a rainbow rose from you myself. Is this supposed to mean that they're more important to you than your own sister?
No, I just,
What now? Oh, did Paimon say something wrong again?
Paimon's always got a big
This
mouth.
is getting pretty
It's
awkward.
funny.
What do we do, Traveler?
Seems like this interview wasn't meant to be. Well, never mind. There's always next time. Forgive my persistence, but when there's explosive news waiting to be found, I can't turn away. The news about Gemma has already made waves, and I'll stop at nothing to get to the bottom of it all. Apparently, one of the things she said to the guards was that her final wish is to see Lorenzo one last time.
Oh.
There's clearly a web of complicated relationships there. Can't blame me for being curious. All right, I guess I'll leave you to continue the rest of your conversation in peace. Bye for now.
Yeah, Lynette's gonna bug him forever about it. Like, oh.
Lynette? Paimon didn't mean to...
No, Paimon.
Don't worry, I wasn't angry. I was just trying to distract her.
Oh.
Oh, really? Oh, thank goodness. You scared Paimon there.
Phew. You and me both, Paimon. You and me both. At least it did the job, right?
Please, take good care of that rainbow rose.
I'd be really upset if you lost it.
Note taken. What a beautiful, beautiful quest. That was really sweet. That was absolutely sweet. I love that. And knowing more about, like, Lyney, she does approve of us. That means she approves of us. And she, you know what? She'd be very upset if we lost it. She'd be very upset if Traveler messes with his heart. I know. That's crazy. But I thought that that was absolutely a wonderful quest. And I absolutely, like, I loved it. Who the hell is yelling? My God. Sorry. Let me talk. So the amount of plot twists that came up in that quest was, like, almost making me dizzy. It was twist after twist after twist after twist. I felt like I was on a roundabout. JoJo pen. But anyway, honestly, that was so gorgeous. And I thought that that cutscene was one of the best cutscenes I've ever seen in Genshin Impact as a whole. And I've been playing this game for years. So, yeah. I thought that that was an absolutely gorgeous story quest. And I think that, you know what, like, it was so beautiful. I'm trying to figure out more words to say. I feel really bad for Caesar. Caesar deserves better, you know? But I'm glad that his soul was basically laid to rest, essentially, peacefully. And I really respect how smart both Lyney and Lynette are. And I hope that we get some type of Lynette quest. Like, even a Lynette hangout would be good. Like, I would actually do the hangouts for the, like, first time in a long time if we had a Lynette hangout. Because I understand she's a 4-star, but, like, give her a hangout or something. Give her something. I want to know more about Lynette. She seems like such a really cool cat, you know? But I hope that you enjoyed this playthrough of Lyney's Story Quest as much as I enjoyed playing through it. If you like this video and want to see more content like this, don't forget to like, subscribe, click the bell for notifications, and leave a comment down below. What was your favorite part about the story quest? Who's your favorite and who's your least favorite? I feel like the answers are kind of obvious, but they might not be. With that being said, thank you so much for watching and see you next time. Bye, YouTube!